Oh, I'm live. All right. Okay. I think I'm live, right, student? All right. Good morning, everyone. If you're just now tuning, obviously I just came live, but I've been on the Zoom since 8 with my mentees. And I want to show you something before I even get in the trade. I think I did enter the trade. All right. So, we trade the NASDAQ over here. You don't know, it's the NASDAQ, aka Queen. All right. So I'm gonna go to charts that I was using with my class. I don't even like the same class. All right, share this chart. Now I'm gonna show you why we should not be greedy when we're trading the Nasdaq, right? I'm gonna show you. You're literally looking at it. I want you to look at the setup that I took. However, this setup literally everyone, I'm going to try to zoom in as much as possible. Look what price did. And this was a trade that I took in the night, and I fell asleep. Honestly, I wasn't trying to stay on no chart and trade, but I saw a pattern and I did an entry, and Nasdaq came down here, came up here, and look, the little tiny wick hit my stop loss. I think it was like $400. It hit my stop loss right here and then proceed to the root, literally where I had my take profit. All right. I didn't remove it because I wanted you guys to see. I was already showing my mentees such that took place. And then this morning, this is when we placed the trade this morning. However, when I place the trade, what does Queen-Esther always tell each and every one of you, and even here on my live? I don't trade the NASDAQ to the next zone or level, even when if the market is shooting with a lot of volume, I'll place my take profit all the way up here. However, you notice I'm always trailing. Okay, it's not that I can hold my trade or whatever. This is the Nasdaq, and when there's volume, you make that money, you want to be careful. It literally can just whip down and take back all that money you just made. I rather secure the money than watch it go up and down and fluctuate. That's not assurance. Not because you're in profit means it's assurance. Now look where the take profit is, right? To get a 2.25. That's what I'm telling you. They say to trade in a 1 to 2, a 1 to 3, but honestly, a 1 to 1 on the Nasdaq is very mature if you are looking for consistency. Now, I'm not saying to not take nice, beautiful 1 to 2 and 1 to 3 setup when it's available, but the goal is to have a mature stop loss and you just make your money. See, it has a very, let me make sure I'm presenting the right screen to you. Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah. I have to check because this always messes me up. Now, let me look over here. Now, what was I saying? Okay, so the NASDAQ, it's literally a mature indices with volume, okay? So even if you're risking 1 to 1, it's very likely to hit that first take profit, that 1 to 1 consistently, versus I need to risk a 1 to 2 because just in case it returns. Of course, there's a probability that it can hit your stop loss, but Think about winning 5 consistent 1-to-1 versus chasing down 1-to-2, and you barely find any setup of 1-to-2, which is not true with the Nasdaq. But I'm just giving you an example. There's something called scalping. Scalper have a little stop loss, but they don't chase RR. They chase consistent gain. However, you need to have like a mature take stop loss and making good money. It doesn't make no sense you risk too much money to not make much when you're scalping. All right. Scalper. Okay, so the goal of a scalper is to not entertain any sort of pullback. That's actually how I see it. There's a nice volume candlestick going. You enter in the market. When you're scalping, your goal is to not to hold it to no next level or anything. Your goal is to take half of that candlestick and get out. That's scalping. And there's a very volume of high risk scalper. Now let me explain what it is to you. And this was one of the strategy I use on my brokerage account. So I have very, very good entry with the Nasdaq. I can spot the entry before it even take place. So the goal is to, even if the trade doesn't play out, that one candlestick most often finish out. So once you enter on that first candlestick and you have like 20 contract, baby, this is the Nasdaq. This is not no GU we're talking about, okay? Based on your account size, that's easy 10, 20, 30 grand. If you have a small account, that's an easy 100, 200, or $300. Stop think you need to hold the trade all the way down. All right. And hold on. What is this? So this is what I was saying. All right. Let's close this trade because it broke out and it pulled back in.
Order filled.
No, wait. Let's check on the 15 minutes. Yeah. So
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
enter for a buy here. And if you go to the 1 hour, I don't even know why I'm analyzing my chart over here. Guys, I take so much trade because I am in a mentorship session. Okay, they're literally on the Zoom. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. All right, let's go to trading view. Give me a second. Let me finish explain what I was explaining before I cut the class. So let's go to the 5 minutes right here. Usually I always tell you guys, I take my profit when it's like 75% or right at this support area, resistant area. But look at that. This was supposed to be a $500 or $600 trade if I had left the stop loss here. So the lesson is to see the $500. It's easier for the market to get to the $500 than where I had the stop loss all the way. It wasn't even that far. It was like the extra $400 or $500. Now, why would you miss $500 and end in a losing trade because you wanted $1,000? You could take the $500 and get back into the trade. Do you understand me? No, what time is it? 9. Now, this is what I mean. Like when I'm in the other account, I'm doing
order filled.
All right.
Order filled.
Okay, but you see where I did my first entry just now? I think it was like right here at the beginning of the stick. The whole point is to enter the candlestick and you need to have a take profit. But you see how the volume is nice and steady here. You would enter right here and you would take your profit literally at the end of this candlestick and you out you out. That would have been like $5,000 if you're on the mature account. Do you understand me? All right, so let's allow this trade to get to the next area. And most often is it would continue up. Honestly, I cannot analyze on this chart. It's not my favorite chart. Let me go to the this. This screen. All right. This is the all right. Nice, beautiful. That's a nice entry for me. All right. So, and I'm not holding it past. Let me teach you something. Though it can break above here, if there's not much volume and or the time when Nasdaq is moving crazy, I close here and let it just blow past. Cause I want to see if it's really gonna go to this next zone or is it gonna give me a pullback and then go to the next zone? Because you want nice entry. That's an extra confirmation. Break, pull back, continue. Or it can literally reverse. At these area, listen, I know Nasdaq so much that it's just a knowing. You focus on the chart so much. I'm not saying it can do something opposite versus what I said. Excuse me. However, oftentimes it does exactly what I said. What I know it's gonna do, not what I said. Based on how it's usually moving, there's a high probability it will do such. Okay. Um, what time frame? The 1 hour. What am I trying to do? Okay, go to this one. Give me one moment. One moment. Was it this the account? No, I think it's that one. Still. I'm trying to see the price is pulling back. Okay. 5 minutes. All right. No, like this. With the Nasdaq, often it make this move here, right? And it breaks below here, and it acts as if it's pulling back, and then it literally create a lower high, and it can continue down. Though it did this double thing right here, and that's literally what I mean by there's some things that's just knowing in the charts. Not saying it can't continue up. All right. Let's look at the 1 hour. All right, the price is holding. It's holding. So if you're not sure or confident, if am I supposed to be holding this trade to the upside, you could go to a bigger time frame to check what's happening. Is it a pullback or is it a continuation? So price just took out this low right here. This, I don't even know. Some people probably call it different things, but there's this thing here as well. I'm looking at patterns, not just but structure. Structure wise, we are still in a hold on. Okay, this is bullish. It's still not bullish. See, low, higher, low, higher, low. Price give us a false break, pulling back up. So now the pullback that I'm gonna do like this. I don't know. I'm a sell girl. Like I feel like there's this knowing that Nasdaq might just start just selling, but but this usually it definitely balance what you see. But on the shorter right here, you can get find a lot of cells. I don't know. It says to stay with the trend, of course. So when you're taking the pullback, you want to make sure you're not holding the trade much long. Like pullback, price break, yeah. So let's watch the chart. Cause me know say me know Nasdaq. I know Nasdaq. Okay. And the fact that it's lower than this thing, mm-mm. I'm gonna go on this other account and enter for. I'm gonna just do a small. And guys, this is how you develop your psychology, okay, and good judgment in the trade. It's not the same when you just watch it. When I'm gonna just enter the trade. It's not much, but if it hits me out, it is what it is, okay. So, and I can be wrong. I don't know if this is a short term pullback, but I'm gonna go to here and watch it. Okay. Come, me know Nasdaq. And then it could just give me a little and continue up. So pay attention. But it copied this. Oh, wait. I'm bugging. Let's look at the rest of the chart. What's happening here? All right. So price does need to come down here and take this part out. Okay. And me, I go watch. Students, mentees, I became the best Nasdaq trader, even if nobody don't think I'm the best. I'm confident that I'm the best, period. Okay. So with the accuracy and the consistency, I'm telling you that you can't just pay attention to one thing. When your brain registered pattern, often you will know when to stick to. Oh, but it's going up. Or this also could be a little teensy wincy pullback. And as soon as you see, if it comes here and you start seeing it going up again, you close your trade and you get out. Okay. But let's see. Christian, how we doing today? And that is why I am the Nasdaq queen. I didn't even realize that I'm showing you this chart. Well, I was about to close. Like, are you confident if
Order
you
filled.
don't know? When it breaks, you wait for the break. Okay. You see that little wick up just now? Obviously it's gonna break. Like look at it. You want to wait for the breakout, the retest to get another entry. If it doesn't break, now this was at $62. By the time I decide to close, the damn thing start wicking up. But I'm just showing you the mindset behind Nasdaq. You could literally eat off of one candlestick, but we want consistency with mature entries. Okay. Now let's go back to which one of my screen am I showing? Guys, if that was a short-term pullback, then you could ignore that entry and just wait for it to hit the trend line to continue to the upside. All right. This is the 15 minutes. See, still higher, higher, low. This candlestick didn't close it. And don't forget that Queen-Esther have an entry on the next hold on. What am I doing? Right here. On the Just the 15 minutes. Guys, let's see if I'm really the NASDAQ goddamn queen right now. Isn't that the break? That the break. Mm. Oh, 15. That's good. That is good. When you know, you know. All right, NASDAQ, don't embarrass me now and then you go wake up. Oh my gosh. Christiana, is it Christian and Christopher? It's Christian. How's your first day? On your did you activate, well, yeah, did you activate the funded account? Mm. All right, guys. It's 9:16. Did you know what I didn't do this morning? Where is my other? Oh, guys, hold on. Let me show you. Now, here's the share this. Here's the Here's I was still in the first trade, though I took the little small pullback. And this is why I said to take the confirmation on that. Like, you don't have to do that as I did. But look, if you're not sure about what's happening on the 5 minutes, though I still made $61, you want to trade in the direction of the trend. All right. And don't forget there's short-term pull. There's this trade. Should be at an 10 lot. Is that going against the rule? At this point, what is 2% of the account? Because the account is like 43,000. All right, it's 43,000. 43,000. I used to hate doing percentage in school. I feel like God taught me how to do math. I told myself I did not like math. All right. Honestly, guys, ladies, I strongly believe that. Okay, let me go to the 1 hour. All right. The 1 hour is still holding. Let's share this. I cannot do. There's 1, 2, 3 week rejection right here. So, all right, confidence. You when you're not sure about something, you keep going over. All right, price hold trend line. Price is giving me 1, 2. There's like 3 weeks right here of rejection. Price did give me like this higher low, but at the end of the day, it's still the Nasdaq. You understand? But if you're in a trade, you hold your trade till price break below your support area, and that's why you have to be patient and wait for the right entry. Okay. How much money did I say? 43,000. Wait. This showed. I'm showing the wrong account. What am I presenting? Share this screen. Okay, this is the one I'm sharing now. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, watch this. That's the one. I have a knowing that this thing will eventually drop. Like, I just know it will drop. Okay. I did not check the news. 0. Mm, 860. All right, so we are practicing good risk management, right? So the goal is to not risk much of the account, 2%, because we're trying to not gamble. We're trying to be mature with our finances and be investor. You want to stay in this game for the long term. You understand me? So for this account, the stop loss supposed to be just say $800, 850. Is there any stop loss yet? No. 292. No, that's some good ass entry. Yeah, I don't even know why this. Guys, what? Listen, let's watch the market first. Let me see if there's news because things looking frisky. And I honestly, did I check the news this morning? Um, students. Huh. All right, there's not much news. Let's show you where you go to Forex Factory. Let me check every morning before you go in any trade because this can blow your account if there's news and you don't know, especially in the NASDAQ. Like fundamentals heavily affect the NASDAQ. Okay. All right. Let's continue sharing. I used to, if this come up here and like give us a lower high at this point of interest. As a matter of fact, where's my take profit? Right here at 862. So we're risking about $300 for 862. That's more than a 1 to 2, right? And this is the futures. So the trading view thing doesn't give you the exact points or ticks versus this one. Okay, there we go. And it's telling me to put my stop loss. Usually it's pretty accurate because this thing can come down and wick you out. Okay, so I'm gonna move it to the 300. It doesn't make no sense you get wicked out of a trade. You see? And I just know. Guys, remember? I tell you that this knowing that the NASDAQ, I feel yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I knew it. Now I'm gonna close my trade. Did I close it? Ha! There is it. There it is. Well, let's see if it's gonna break below here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See that? I just outdo 1, 2, 3. Why is it still going? Market, what you call it? Higher lows, whatever you call it. Now let's go to. Let's show you this tab. And guys, I knew it was going to drop. So here's the next account. Ha! Nasdaq baby, and it just broke. Okay, I should close that other trade now on the next account. Hold on, but I don't want to even hold on. I think I did close the trade, right? I was about to say I don't even want to hold it too much, just in case it wicks up. This is the 15 minutes. Okay, there we go. You needed it to close outside.
Order filled.
It didn't close outside. So wait for the pullback after the break. Is that the pullback? Mm, I could have let it run. No, I want to see this candlestick first. You see me? Because you can continue with this thing. I'm watching the chart, baby. I mean, if you really look at it, it did give us a lower
Order filled.
thingy right there.
Order filled.
Let me get
Order
one
filled.
contract. Why did I take the entry? Price broke out. It gave us a little pullback, and it should continue down. If not, then it's okay. You lose a trade. Not a big deal. Price came here already, so it should basically will get down here. Okay, guys, I need to get out a trade. It's 9:27. The market is about to do probably the whole opposite, so I need to be ready. Okay, I'm gonna move this down for a bit, just in case it just drop. Period. Are just gonna uh lick out people and go up, lick out people. I have to go to my pot. All right. So it's Queen-Esther say, when you know, you know. Okay? When you know, you know. Now don't make the market go all the way down so you don't get no money. Just break up past this thing's about to be 9:30. Let it hit me out. There you go. Who's in the trade? All right. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me tell you, don't. Let me just take the $500 and go back in there.
Order filled.
Okay. Now the market is almost down here. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. So either it's gonna keep dropping. I mean, not even 9:30 yet. All right, it's gonna keep dropping. Are you flabbergasted, Nate? Listen, listen. Let me show you what just happened, because y'all would be maybe this is a short-term pullback. I don't know what y'all call it, but I traded so much that I sometimes have to go showing you. Do you understand me? I want to see. I'm gonna show you something. It's literally dropping already. So I don't want to really enter the drop at the end. I'll tell you in 5. I should just do 5 just in case and put a tight stop loss.
Order filled.
Okay. Well, where's the next zone? I have to go to my I want to go to my trading view real quick, because I feel like it's probably just gonna go up. All right. If this thing wake up, wait.
Order filled.
Guys, I need to get a little bit of confirmation here before I go in the trade again. All right, so price is coming up to this. Now let me show you. After the trade made the move, you don't want to be greedy and go jump. You want to wait first. All right, so I'm gonna go back. See, told you. I know. Look, now I need to make a decision and what the market is doing before I enter. So somebody would have just got wicked out right there. Okay. So price took out all these people. Is it going up or is it going down? Let's see. Now, wait, which one am I telling my share? Oh, damn, the other one. Guys, I tell you, I trade this thing every day. I know how it behaves. Do you understand me? So I would have been in a hold on. So will it continue to the correct well, whatever y'all call it, the correct direction of the market? It's still red on the 1 hour. It's a breakout, okay? So I'm waiting for the market to give me a nice entry setup to go to the next area, but I need to see something called a break. Okay, it's going down. I'm not going in there with too much. Remember, you just won $400, right?
Order filled.
Oh, all the volume left. That's not bad. Let me see if I put my take profit here. Oh, here. Guys, that was a poor, not my favorite. Okay, there we go.
Order
Continuation.
filled.
If this market's not playing with me, don't play. This thing could just go and whip me out and embarrass me. That's that. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Why? Let's look. Guys, you don't want to give the market back your money, okay? The fact that it was carrying, once it breaks above here, the trade is invalid. Invalid. All right, let me go to trading view. And I want to focus on what it assures me, not what I feel or think. All right, if you look, price literally just come down here. This is why I should have waited, because I know it was gonna hold on. Price come here to this level of support. So you want to wait for the break, or you want to wait for the shoot up or the formation of the candlestick to go up. Honestly, it's likely it's need to break out here or here. Okay. Yep, it's going up. Oh, you're gonna do it like that. I don't know. You just got to be patient here. But the fact that it didn't give me a break at the line, I didn't like that. So we need a break. To the upside, the downside. If I go to the 1 minute. Wait, guys. Oh, right here. If I go to the 1 minute. So I go to the 1 minute. See? The 1 minute is showing me a nice little higher low. All right. So let's see right here. Where's the chart? All right. It should be coming down now. Guys, it's getting crazy over here. All right. Price not coming back. Okay, there we go. All right.
Order filled.
Order filled. Guys, it's about to be crazy. It's jumping. It's jumping. So who took a trade? Christian? I'm always confusing Christian with Christopher. Guys, are you hearing me on the Zoom? Now it acts crazy. This is the 1 minute, as a matter of fact. Why the heck am I at 1 minute? All right, it's gonna continue down, but I like to see a break. Okay, yeah, let me just go in with a 1 at this point.
Order filled.
If it pulls back, I'm not risking much. I can do a 5. Let's do 3 more.
Order filled.
And how much is that? Yeah.
Order
There we go.
filled.
All right, so I can't see a thing on my chart for the next zone that I would like it to go to. Okay. Oh, when did it went to 232? I wanted to risk like 200. All right, let me go to, this is a nice next area, but that don't even make no sense. This, when the market is moving as such, the key is to take short profit consistently and get out. But you want to have a stop loss because it can literally just wipe your whole account out. Okay? So, and you're looking at the wicks. I'm looking at the wicks. I'm looking at the wicks. And we out. Well, not yet. Hold on. We're still in the trade. Let me buy 1.
Order filled.
All right. Let me go to trading view and watch it on trading view. All right, I want to see a break. It's much cleaner over here. When I'm over there, my brain is looking at what the movement instead of the area. So if it breaks here, it can come to this area, this area. So the key is not to be greedy. What is the goal for today, guys? When you make your goal, you get out the trade, you don't go back in there. I'm just trying to show you how you get the psychology that I have, okay? So always remember that. Price just come out down here and take this little low. All of you who in this move, remember, don't be greedy. You take the money, you get out. It's about to wake up, okay? See, it just take out this little thing right here. It's probably about to wake up. Likely gonna wake up. I should have closed right there. And there we go. It's gonna told you. All right, so for all who's watching on live, this is my trading mentorship account, okay? So don't think I'm just wasting my money or just randomly taking trades. So is this a reversal that's happening now, Queen-Esther? Share. Oh, this is the chart I was supposed to be sharing. Sorry, guys. So let's go back to the right here. Share this tab. All right, see? I told you. So it wicked out. It took whatever it need here and it going up. So should I jump in the trade and enter for a buy? Is this a reversal? I mean, you could test it. However, I wouldn't jump in. You make your money, you wait. Okay. This is the 5 minutes. This is the 5 minutes. You could, if you want to test it out, is the market about to reverse and go back up? You enter the trade as soon as you see the green, because the goal at this session is to just grab quick profit and get out. However, it doesn't mean you risk and blow your account. Do you understand me? You're still trading. Pay attention. Don't just think you trade the volatility without the price action. It's both. So, all right. It's as if the price is going up now. You want a better confirmation, wait for it to come up and pull back to continue. If you go to the 1 hour, these things are delay for me when it comes to this hour of the day with trading Nasdaq. Like you saw the 15 minutes. Hold up. What screen am I showing, guys? Okay, right here. You saw the 15 minutes. The 15 minutes. Here. The 15 minutes showed us like you can continue up, and then it just, I told you guys that the price did give us actually a lower low way after. Okay, it's just a know it. You see the pattern, and there's the break. There's the break. There's the break, and we probably missed that move. So all right, so you oh, and one more thing. When you're trading with the Nasdaq, you want to make sure you have take profit set. Do you understand me? Don't even think you can do no, or you have to be trailing, or you have your take profit set. Don't think you can be just barely holding the Nasdaq and think, now baby, when this thing wicks, it just you all of a sudden you shut out the trade. Do you understand me? Let's keep watching. Christian, okay. How much money you made? 1250. Okay. Okay, first of all, who have more than half of their goal met for their top step account? Because yesterday most of you had 50% or a little bit over 50%. Christian passed his test. He literally just made $1,200. And guys, you do know I am taking the trade on my personal account. Okay. So, and you know, a one trade. I take one trade and I'm Gucci. That's all. Okay. One trade and I'm out. So price took this low. And what is it doing now? That's not my business. You're making money, you get out. Okay. So let's see what's happening. Where's the trading view? Am I sharing? Let me share this one. All right. It's wicks. Okay. We want to close below. When the price break, literally, oh guys, look, it literally came to the black line. So when price come here, you're supposed to get out the trade. Don't say I'm just going to hold until it breaks. Do you know if it's going to break? You don't know. So you can't just jump back in the trade. If it was a nice, beautiful break, then you stay in the trade and making money. You don't need to go back in the trade. Do you understand me? There's something called gambling at this session. You can start gambling because it's moving so fast. But I want you to know that it's not just moving unintentionally with no intention. It's based on market structure and the volume. Do you understand me? Sasha, what you said? I love how you're so confident with your entry. Well, yeah, but the thing is, I do have the knowledge and I do know what I'm doing. And if the trade and hit my stop loss or whatever, I have good risk management. So it's not that you don't know what you're doing, it's the fact that you don't win every trade, but you're very profitable with most of your trades. You understand me? So let's see if this thing gonna break. It's not glamour. It didn't take me one day to have such knowledge. All right. And what time is it? 9:44. Huh. It's about to slow down soon. Right there. Now we want a nice break. A nice break. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, so let's watch what's happening. And guys, when you get the money, and if you do enter to to the next area or the level that it can go to, don't enter the same lot size that you did in the beginning of your trade in case the trade goes against you. Do you understand me? So why do I still have this thing here? This was a trade I took this morning. Don't go back in your trade because you want to make more money. It's called greed. You see this part of it, but not this part of it. All right. So we need this break already. And there we go. Go below. Well, if it keeps waking up, you take your money and you get the heck out. It might tarry there a bit also. Just to go down, I could literally reverse. Let me go to the. I'm trying to. Let's share this stuff. It didn't break yet, as you can see. And also, okay, there it is. It's breaking. When it breaks, oh damn, it woke up. Guys, the Nasdaq is funny. You just have to pay attention. I think it finally broke. Jeez, look what that's. You see what is happening, guys? When it's pretty close enough for me. Okay, and
Order
there you
filled.
go. That's the. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys! There's the beautiful. Hold on. See, there's the nice, fabulous break. All right, this is where I had the first break right here. Then the next this area, as you can see, Nasdaq in Jesus Christ to the next level right here. It has the potential to go to the next level. Don't be greedy now and go back in the trade, okay? You can finish the trade out with a 1 if you think it's going to the next area, but if the price hits out, I'll go back in there. So think about it. You just paid $1,700, but you can't contain yourself because you know it's going to the next level. How can I enter the trade and not feel like, oh my gosh, I miss out all that money? No, I don't want you to think like that. All right? I want you to think that, damn, let me show you. Oh my gosh, I need to go back in the trade because I think that the market is coming here, right? Or I think the market is coming down here. It's not that it won't get there or it won't go there, but you want consistency.
Order filled.
You're risking this $138 as if it's nothing. I mean, it's not much money, but what was your goal for today? $1,000. Christian, you should not be in no more trade. However, I can't tell you what to do, but as a mentor, don't you just cashed out $1,200 on a $2,200 account. Do you understand me? Do you know much people never make profit on a top step account? Are you trading for the rest of the day? Christian said, I've been logged out, darling. He's been logged out. Oh my gosh. But let's see the accuracy with the NASDAQ, okay? Let's see what's going to happen. All right, let's go to the which chart should I stay on, guys? Should I stay on the one where I think like I can't really see it properly on here versus on trading view? It's much cleaner. When I use this one, I can tell if I need to get out the trade or collect the trade, continue down. And as far as I'm seeing, keep going, baby. And don't think it can just come up and then start wick. All right. But it looks like we are having a nice bearish day so far. Okay. And Queen Esther is the NASDAQ queen for such a reason. The NASDAQ body. It bad me up enough time though. All right. So price break over here. It's still pushing. Here's the next take profit area. Right at this area. Right here. And guys, let's see if it passed. Thank you, God. Let's see if it passed our 2.6 with the breakout. Where did I enter the trade? Oh, right here. Right here. This was the breakout. This is probably going to be a small take profit today. 2.6. Actually, it was the first area we took profit. Yo, I told you, this tool is so freaking accurate. You see when it passed here now you're just getting greedy. It's not that the market can't drop, is you have to be satisfied, okay? But like I said, you could close most of your contracts if you're using contract or your lot size and just leave one to run. One small one if you feel like it will get here. But that's the trading day for today. What's happening now? It's going up. Guys, see? For all the greedy people, you would have probably went back in there. So this looks like a nice see, reversal area. So one thing I don't do is jump back in a trade after I finish my move. But damn, look at this wick. Now, when it comes to sells, I'm the queen of NASDAQ sell. I promise you, I don't know why. When it comes to buy, I don't really need to enter because I make my money for the day. So that's why I feel like I don't do much buys on the NASDAQ, okay? But let me do one. I'm gonna do one contract on the buy. But you know what? It's not something that I'm gonna hold because if it doesn't break above this area, then the trade is already in nonsense realm. But this is the next level or area the price should be coming to. All right. But you know, Queen Esther don't greedy. The first spot, we're gonna take our money here or even right here. Plus, if it doesn't break here, you're in trouble. All right. So when you have the knowledge, literally, even if you have a losing day, it's okay. Am I sure? Oh goodness, sorry, I'm on the wrong tab. Sorry, guys. When you have the knowledge, everything I just explained on the previous tab, I meant this one. When you have the knowledge, you don't have to stress if you have a losing day, but you do need good risk management because you can make your money back the next day. Now, here to make the trade much even better, I'm just going to move to break even or $11 in profit. So if it does a break above here and start reversing, I still make $11. But look at the nice tweezer top double bottom candlestick, right? So is it going to continue up to the next level? If it does, great. At the end of the day, we already up $1,600. The rest is not our business. And on my other account, my personal account, hold on. I don't show it on the internet, but I show it to my mentors. They watch me a few times enter on my account. And this is what I mean. Is it going to continue up or down?
Order
See
filled.
that? It didn't break here for me. And that's not something good. I want it to break here. So I made $11. So is it continuing down now? Well, it highly look like it's going down again. Well, I'm just gonna enter one
Order
contract.
filled.
Guys, I'm showing you this to give you knowledge. Please do not think my student go in all this trade. You only need one beautiful setup a day. But this is how I came up with the psychology I have. You cannot just not do anything. You have to make sure you are building such psychology. All right. Let's see if it's gonna drop or it's gonna it us out the trade. And look where I put my take profit. Did you see me putting on take profit all the way down below? Likely it should break below. All right. So the goal is not to lose no damn money after you make your money. So as soon as it go in profit, you take and don't let it.
Order
You get
filled.
me? But that was a lesson. Now just enter the trade.
Order filled.
Put your take profit here. If that was like 5 lots, you know how much money that would be. Don't you ever enter your trade with no stop loss, okay? And it's sometimes it's good to hold the trade and give the stop loss a bit of room instead of losing an extra $20 just because you didn't want to move it $2 or one extra pip or tick up. But again, you really don't need to go back in the trade. You want consistency, not 10 wins in one day and then tomorrow you can't win no trade. Do you understand me? But obviously, that's why you have a mentor, myself. Ever since this mentorship started, if Queen Esther lose a trade, okay, I probably lose a few trades. Not unintentionally. However, if I yes, I remember a trade that I lost. If I lose a trade, it's because of the stop loss, right? However, it always continued in the directional bias that I said it was going to happen. And that was the knowledge I had, but I forgot to apply it that day because you know I even showed it to you already. Christopher know it. Christian know it. What's her name? Sasha know it. Remember? But when that happened, what did I do? I just go back in the trade and it played exactly out as I said it would have, right? But at 10, I will be ending the live because I have to go finish the mentorship session. There's section that I don't share right here, like the Q&A and the more detailed stuff. But this is very detailed if you ask me. Now, look at this nice, beautiful trade. Now, price is all the way up $27. You think me? I always say this and I say it with an accent. You think me I make market take back my money? That's called greed. Okay, and anybody in here lose a trade is because you're greedy. Because Queen Esther tell you to take your money. If Queen Esther don't tell you nothing, take your money right here. You see, price is wicking up. So I'm gonna go risk $43 to win an extra $20. No, I'm gonna take my money because I don't really sure what's going on anymore. And you take your money. Do you understand me? If you're in a trade and you're like $800 up, right? And you have like $300 more to go, and you see this happening, and you really don't even, I don't know, man. This happened like the third time. All right, me not greedy, and I'm gonna take my money. All right. And guess what? Even if price go back right now and hit my stop loss, I'm gonna be plus $14. But why not just take it right here and have like $30 instead of giving market that extra $14? Because it's gonna become like $200. Do you understand me? So these little money adds up. Okay. Last move and then that's it. I hope I'm showing the right. Yes, I'm showing the right one. God bless you too, sister. All right, guys. I see a. Well, I'm gonna just take my $14 because
Order
if you get
filled.
me, you see this. I'm not taking no risk. That $14 can be $1,400. And again, oh my gosh, it's playing out. No, I'm gonna jump in the trade and then it just wick up back. So you just want to be mature with what you're doing. If you enter here, right? Here.
Order filled.
All right, I feel like it's going down now because the market gave me this extra. I'm gonna just risk $30, and whatever happened, happened, and I'm gonna let my thing come here. Like, is there any time you're gonna be satisfied? Well, I'm confident it's gonna go down, Queen Esther. So I'm gonna risk $30 to make $50. That's literally not the best risk. Like, you really don't need to risk this $30 to win $50. Just be satisfied with the money in your account. All right. Look, but let's look at my accuracy though. Are we talking about Queen accuracy here? All right, that could play out and do whatever it wants. I'm gonna go back to this chart. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. So if price form a higher low, then the market is shifting. However, it can still come all the way down here again, fall down. And then, or it could just continue its bullish bias. All right. So how do I know when the market is bullish? How do I know when all these things is how do I know when the market is shifting, when the market is going to change from here to here? And I explain all of that to in my Zoom live. So I will have to, I'm just going to watch this out, and then I'll answer the live Q&A. All right. No, I don't really overshare everything in detail because it's not fair for my clients that are paying be paying me, and you guys are having the same access to all the details. But I do give you a lot of knowledge, and I think that was the $30 stamped out. Okay, so who have a question? I'll answer 2 questions on the live. What? She said I'm bad. You're funny. I said a question, Sasha. So look, who's in the mentorship? Anybody missing today? Well, I'm opening the Zoom on my phone because I'm on the chart right here. Right here. Nate is here. Christian is here. Christian. I keep mixing up Christian and Christopher. I don't know why I keep saying Christian. Sasha, Leslie, Tyrone, and Rachel. I think there's only 5 in here today. Who's missing? No, that's 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nobody's missing. No, Queen-Esther, I don't need some rest. You said Queen-Esther, you need some rest. All right. Now, all right. I even made a video about this yesterday. Okay. So, Tyrone, to answer your question, how to build consistency is literally being intentional. Every single morning, I choose to come live even before every single morning before I was doing like the mentorship again, the mentorship session, I show up for myself. Do you understand? There's no way I would be able to pour into you and give all of you in this session such knowledge. I don't only talk, I demonstrate exactly what I do. I show you. I'm not stunting. I'm not showing off. Oh, look at my take profit and all of that. Yeah, I can do all of that, and then I have no trading skills. Do you understand me? Anybody can guess a trade and make 10 grand and then show that image of whatever the take profit is. But if I ask you to show me or teach me, you can't do it. So the goal is to get here and for your own self and to not stunt. You don't need to stunt on nobody. Now, this is what I came to realize when I was in the beginning of my trading journey. And I used to, okay, as a matter of fact, my mentor, okay, when he had a YouTube channel, he barely, honestly, his YouTube channel was underestimated. I don't even know if he's still posting on his YouTube, or if he's doing that YouTube channel anymore. But if he does, I will share the link. It was such a good trade. As a matter of fact, I see this guy close 100. Okay, most of his trade is like way over $10,000 in the beginning. I watched this man trade close over 100K, 80K, 70K. So I'm talking about my mentor here. So based on the mentor you have, that's the mentality and the mindset you have. Now, what I tell you as my student, don't come over here talking about, oh, $50,000 a day is a lot of money and it's hard to make. No, baby. It's called be the billionaire. We have billionaire mindset. If you believe you make $1 billion, you must get there. Do you understand me? Don't think that you're lying because I just say it. If you're saying it with no plan, no action, no strategy, then no. When I say it, when I used to say I'm a billionaire, a trader, investor, this was like years ago. I didn't even make my first penny in the market. Okay. I didn't even make my first $1,000. But I wasn't telling people this or anything. It was just a goal of mine and I believe it. I wrote it down. Obviously, I hit such goal. I remember my first six-figure day. I talk about it all the time. When I made that six-figure, this is nothing. Honestly, making over $150,000 in one day is nothing. It's okay. It's nothing, but it's money. When your mindset, your mentality is past that, beyond that, that's just like a goal for you. When you make your first 100K, oh, and there's the continuation of the trade. When you make your first 100K, you're gonna be like, damn, if I make 100K today, I can do it again. I can do it again. Okay, but you want to have the right mindset when you make 100K. You have to make sure the market is giving you such day. Other from that, the market can give you 100K day based on having like a 200K account, right? However, when you have like account over $1 million, big investor making $1 million a day is normal, is the norm. So excuse me, the people you hang around influence your mindset. There's potential, and then there's owning what you say and taking action. All right. A mentor is the best investment I had. Okay. And why did I say such? Because when I not only did the mentor gave me the knowledge he already had about the Nasdaq and all of that, his mindset with the market, his psychology and all of that was a part of what I also paid for. However, he could have stood my psychology for me. Do you understand me? That's something that you develop and build. And that's the thing I'm trying to tell you. You can buy my course to help you understand like things you don't know. But at the end of the day, if there's no chart involved, baby, you're not building your psychology. It's so easy to watch um to watch a video and say, I can replicate that. That's easy. I can't tell you how much time I do that. And God said to me, now go on the chart and do what you just watched. Yeah, I go on the chart with confidence, and then I have to go watch the video like 5 times because I don't know, it's not the same. Do you understand me? When you watch the video, you have the potential of doing what the video just taught you. I like to demonstrate. I'm a woman of integrity. I don't only come on here and say stuff to blow your head up and make you think it's a rich quick scheme. It's not. It's not. It took me. However, I'm going to tell you something. If I wasn't cheap, if I wasn't looking at money, the investor, I don't know how many times I tell you the story. The much money I ever spent on investing in anything other than going to college was the $7,000 course. Do you understand me? So $7,000 Queen-Esther. Now look how much money that $7,000 make me. Do you understand me? Now, when I invested the $7,000, it was like this. The person would As a matter of fact, it was more of a course. There was course and video lesson. Most of it was video lesson. And when I do the mentorship, it was one mentorship for the week. And then I would have to go back and do the work. So you're paying for the person time to give you the knowledge they have. It's your responsibility to what? To go and apply wisdom to that knowledge. So you can tell me that if you purchase my mentorship, any of my course or whatever, you can tell me that it doesn't work. If it doesn't work for you, that means you didn't put the work in. So joke's gonna be on you, not on me. And when you have confidence, when you have the knowledge, when you take the time to gain knowledge, to get that confidence, when the next time you come out and want to say stuff, it's real for me. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get the money and make my money regardless. Point. Do you understand me? When I invest in my course, when I invest in my mentorship, doesn't really teach the knowledge I have. Okay, so and I tell people this: anything that is gained easily, you really don't value it. Tell you why. In the beginning, when I didn't really do much work, this was the beginning because I saw everybody with courses and all that. And believe me, I started creating the course then. But the more years go by, I'm like, there's no way on God earth I would sell myself this short to sell a course for like $100. Do you sacrifice? Do you know what sacrifice I have to do to get here? Now, why should I hand it to you for $100? Like that's like me not knowing my worth and my value. However, there's giveaway, and there's God say, "Oh, Queen-Esther, I want you to give it to this person for this amount of money." At the end of the day, I can have 100 with my trading. That called boundaries, not disobedient. But if God been providing for Queen all these years, and He say, Queen-Esther, I want you to help this one person. Just give her a free one-on-one with your trading session. I'm gonna do it because who's gonna say no to God? Am I idolizing the money? No. And then God tells us to use good judgment. He says, a fool and his money may soon part. Do you know time is money? Me giving you my time right now is money. And I tell you this all the time, especially the people on from my ministry page, not all of you. I come in here all the time. And this is why I said to God that, Lord, I don't even want to. And He said, do it for me. When I come on live and I like share so much knowledge about trading and stuff, the videos barely get any views. Most people don't take the time to watch. So I'm like, Lord, why on earth am I gonna keep bringing them this when there's other people who actually willing to put the work? And this is why you ask that, how come the wicked prosper and all of that? Because the wicked use knowledge and good judgment. Some of you are really just money, not preaching. Some of you are lack knowledge and good judgment when it comes to money, as in money, and then they're using it talent, good judgment. I don't money, don't God is going to drop it out in a way. A lot of people are praying for increase and money and all that. God said, here's Queen-Esther. Now, how much of you on her ministry already invest in her course, invest in her time and all of that? Probably one. However, when she market other place, they literally hand her the money. Do you understand me? And this is the prophetic realm that I'm in. So get used to it, the mentees. But they know this already. Okay? When you pray to God and ask God for money, don't expect that. Knowledge knowledge is something you need to apply. It's called wisdom. I do all this knowledge. How about I actually sit down and give back to Esther by just watching the video? I don't even have to buy her course to start learning. Notice she doesn't even come in here and beg you guys to buy anything. I don't, because I don't need you to buy anything or chasing you to buy anything. I know the value of what I bring. So if you see the value, you will invest. If you don't see the value, then that's not my situation. You're missing out, not me. Do you understand? I'm being God help in a lot of ways. when I pray and God sent one of his son. I don't even remember. This was like 2018. And I was working for the government here. And I saw the video and it made it look so easy. And this is why I'm telling you, you love transparency and the truth that I tell you that you're not gonna get no rich quick over. You're not gonna make it million first month. Okay? If you have a trust fund, you have all that money, then hell yeah, you can make your first million if you're taking trades that somebody more mature as myself has been doing. Then obviously you're just using somebody else's knowledge to enter the market that's available. Though I give mentorship when I'm about to enter a trade or I see a setup. If I enter, you want to enter, that's on you. Most of my mentees in there, 2 weeks, most of them already, most of them pass their one, no, one person passed their Christian has his funded account yesterday, and the next, most of the people was halfway to the challenge. I'm sure most of them it's probably 75% because it's not about rush, it's about consistency. So by the week is over, the next 6 person in here must pass their combine, their trading, what is it called? Your top step challenge. Yeah. Why? If they fail, it's because of poor risk management. And I teach them good risk management too. But at the end of the day, if you're just a risk trader, you want to trade 5% as a mentor, and I say who thinks that your potential and all that, what you do. If you're looking for consistency and longevity, then I would go with actually 5% is like aggressive. It's not terrible. And it depends on $2,000 account. So you get me, but practice is preach. That's what. So if you're over leveraging now, later on it's going to be tempting you to over leverage with those bigger accounts. Do you understand me? So that's what I like to say to you. However, I did enjoy today's live, guys. It's Christian, right? Not Christopher. I keep mixing up your name. All right. So let me teach you something now, Christopher. Is it Christian? Christian. Yeah, yeah. You're the one with the activated account. You made $1,200 today, right? 12 now. I trade. So this morning at 8 a.m. I was also live with the Zoom. Sometimes it's like 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. depending on schedule. So 8 a.m. between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. So you want to be available, okay? Even if I don't start at 8 a.m., you can be vetting the chart. I don't know your schedule or whatever, and this is why I'm saying this is a sacrifice. But if you want good, your nose have to run. That's what they say. I sacrifice so much, you don't even know, okay? But look at this now. It's now tell me this. Is it worth sacrificing 1 year of your life, one good year of your life on the charts to become wealthy? Because this is wealth, okay? Wealth is built slowly over time. So you look 1 year, you find the knowledge, right? And it's not one. The knowledge I teach here very accurate on the other chart, forex and all of that. However, on the forex, your trades can the movement can be different and way less volatile. All right. You invest 1 year, you sacrifice 1 year to become a money machine because you go to the market and you take money because you did the time, you work on your strategy, and every single day, me as a trader, I'm still a student. I tell you that every day. The market can adjust and all that based on the season and all those things. Oh, guys. If you go to my, was it Sunday? I don't remember. One of my lives, Wait, let me continue what I'm doing. I'm sorry, guys. What was I saying? Think about sacrificing something, your time, your energy, your effort for 1 year, and now you don't have to be kissing no employees behind. You're not struggling to pay your rent, and you're not struggling financially. Now I'm going to tell you something as an investor, as a businesswoman, as a business strategist. You're going to have
Order
you're going
filled.
to have something to use your money that you take from the market. Don't just take out your money and go pay bills. Am I sharing the screen? Oh, share this tab. Sorry, I was sharing the wrong screen. Don't just take your money out the market and go pay bills and nothing else. You want to be investing in other reams of things to multiply. You want to use this one stream of income as a business strategy to fund your other businesses. All right. So those are the things I teach in my business strategy. It's a whole different mentorship from my trading, from my investing mentorship. All right. So I do wear many hats, and I do value my time, and I take pride in teaching and helping others. Obviously, all glory to God, because it's me and God. When y'all was out, yeah, I'm gonna step on some toe now, some toes. When all of you out having fun, working and building other people's business, nothing is wrong with helping others in their field. Maybe that's your gift, and that's where God called you. However, some of you are just very lazy. So the people I'm told I'm stepping on. You expect somebody to sacrifice and give up something and then just come here and give it to you for free, to not expect anything in return and all of that. You cannot have that mindset, okay? There's something called giving and receiving, and some of you can be very religious with this. So I leave that for my mentees. I do many mentorship sessions. If you're interested in anything I'm mentioning, you can email me. My schedule is very limited right now, so I do much of my booking lately by emails. My website is being upgraded, and I've literally removed myself from the schedule from my website for the past couple of months in some reams to focus on this specific area. Now I want to show you something. Let me see which screen I'm sharing. Okay, yeah. That screen. Now I want to show you something. I think it's Sunday or yesterday I was saying to yesterday on the live I was saying this trade, obviously when I was explaining, I think the trade was pulling back, but I mentioned that this is where I take my profit because I'm not greedy. But obviously this is where the end of the trade is most likely to come. And I just want to show you the accuracy. I left it here yesterday to keep running because I want to see the trade play out. Now I'm going to put this line right here. It just played out this morning. Let me look at the candlestick. What time this candlestick was? Monday. No, this was yesterday at 11 p.m. It seemed as, yesterday at 11 p.m. At 11 p.m., I'm sleeping in my bed. That's bedtime, past Queen-Esther bedtime. Okay? Now, I want to show you the accuracy when you study, make time to learn and grow. Look where the trade came. It literally hit the stop loss and went down a little bit before it started reversing. And this was gold that used to kick my ass in the beginning. Okay. Now, as soon as I look at the chart, I saw a beautiful entry. It already played out, but this is how you study the chart. And I'm oversharing right now because I'm supposed to be in just the Zoom chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, give Queen-Esther a few moments. Okay, I want to show you something. Long position. Right here. Nice, beautiful entry. And I like to hold here. And if it breaks out, I take my money here. Okay? If it breaks out, I can always go back in the trade for a continuation. However, this is the whole goal of the move. Gold move very steady for me these days. Sometimes it's very volatile, depending on the time you're trading. So level, look, see, but the pattern breaks out and it's going to where? I don't know when I even made this line right here, but the price is going there. Usually where the market takes its profit, when I say so, it's very accurate. And this is why I said to myself, Queen-Esther, I'm supposed to be a swing trader. And that's something I'll be exploring much of. Because you see me right now, I'm more of a short-term trader. I do have investment portfolio that I've been holding in stocks and all of that, which I don't even need to go into right now. But let's share one more thing and one more question. I'll answer one more question. What's the question? Guys, you need to be sending me screenshot of these take profit. So let's do a celebration for the biggest take profit today was 1200. And guys, their take profit is this because of their account size. All right. My take profit today was huge. I don't even it was hefty. Okay. However, I'm not the one to show off and all these things. I'm just here to build consistency and help other people at this point. I made it. So it's now for me to create 100 traders probably in the next 5-10 years, because Queen-Esther is not Queen-Esther. I don't want to say too much. All right, so we are celebrating. Okay, so what was the lowest take profit today? 220? Is that your real account? Okay, so you started with 750. Leslie? Oh no, Tyrone. That's Tyrone. What? Why does it say Leslie there? Oh, okay. Why? Wait. What? Whose face is this? Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, okay. It's my mistake. Oh, so it's Leslie. No, Tyrone. Tyrone. Why I keep saying Leslie? So Tyrone 220. However, Tyrone made 220 today, but he's using a regular broker. It's his money. He didn't start with a funded account. He started with 750. How much are you up in total? 2200? Oh crap. So did you withdraw? Okay, first of all, I'll withdraw your 750 today. Period. Okay. Besides, I don't even think you guys are over trading. But I know you will be doing stuff that I cannot force you to not do because I'm not your mother. I'm just a mentor. I hold your hand and I tell you what I know. I don't need to baby you. You're a mature adult, but I would recommend you withdraw your 750 or your 700 that you started with. 750, you made 2200. Okay, how much percent is that? 750 and 750 is $1,500. Okay. Oh my gosh, you almost 101. You made like almost 150% increase on your account. So take out the 700, 750 that you started with, and then honestly, take out most of your money. 2200. You start with 750. Listen, I leave the 750 in it and take out your rest of your money. So you take out the money you started with plus an extra $700. Do you get me? Use like $100. You purchase 2 prop firm accounts. No, you're still gonna have to pass the challenge, but that should be easy for you since you trade with me every day. And then that's 2 extra account. When you pass, that's an extra $1,000. So you're still gonna keep your account and trade, but that's called wisdom. Do you understand me? I can't tell you how much time I used to be up and I give the market back my money, but we're more mature now. All right, so 1 hour and 34 minutes. So let's celebrate. A win is a win, okay? 220. Hell yeah. What job is paying you 220 an hour? That's not like those high value jobs. What employer, I mean, wherever you live, what minimum wage is $220? Hmm? So we celebrate every single win. So I remember I met this guy and he was into investing and he said to me, every penny counts. So I want you to see, I mean, that's a lot of money for you because you're celebrating. Of course, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. So he started out with 700 and he's up 2200. How much money is that? Okay. And the biggest win today was Christian. I feel like Christian, what is it? Are you risking more? He said, I follow exactly what you're doing. Okay. He said he doesn't hold much, he's taking small, consistent profit. Well, that's good. What was your risk? What was the most you risked today? 350. How much percent of your account is that? 350. Eh. Okay, but you was trading with the stop loss. Well, 350, it's a combined account. So depending on how many percent is it. I guess that's not a bad risk. Some people risk, if you risk 25%, that's like 25% each trade. Wait, I'm bugging. What am I doing in my head? My brain. Listen, I am not a calculator at this moment. Go draw your money and buy yourself something nice. And tell me what's the update with you guys prop firm account. Oh, you passed? Hey, why you Sasha, you funny. Let me see. Let me see. Show me. Show me. Show me your screen. Show me your screen. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, guys. Sasha was playing low key. You saw that? She made 3,200. She definitely passed. No, a little celebration. A little celebration. I'm probably the weirdest mentor, right? I'm guessing up my mentees. All right. Who else passed? So we have two accounts. Okay, so Tyrone is $200 away. Let me see the account. Oh, hi everyone. Sorry, my computer died, but I guess that is the end of the live stream. Anyway, I do have to get to the live Q&A. The session will be ending in a bit anyway. But one more celebration for all. I was about to share Sasha account. Oh, she okay, never mind. Y'all saw that? Sasha, oh, come on. You said she won her congratulations as Christian yesterday. All right, so let's give Sasha a congratulation. Congratulations, Sasha. Oh, come on. I have to do the whole name thing. Why did you start such a thing? All right, let me go. Uh, all right, I'm gonna just put Sasha on the screen for a brief moment. All right, so Tyrone, you are $200 away from passing your prop firm challenge. So hopefully tomorrow we're gonna put you up on the screen. So let's celebrate Sasha. Okay. What? We're gonna give her a little. No, there's no thunderstorm. No, in the beginning, before Queen Esther was your mentor, your trading account was stormy. Your trading life was not good. And now it's full of celebration. Congratulations to Sasha on making, I put his, her, her 3,200 profit with passing the top step evaluation challenge. And yesterday I had my son name on my instead of Nasdaq Queen. No, Sasha, give me one moment. Let's go ahead and fix that. Okay. All right, there you go, Sasha. Congratulations to Sasha. I'm a quirky mentor, right? Now I'm just want you to stay in good spirit. What the joy of the Lord is your strength. It's not my joy. Do you understand me? So Sasha wanted a shout out as Christian yesterday. So this is the second mentee of the week that passed their top step challenge. So let's do a little bit of celebration. There's no more storm in our life. We are celebrating, all right? So congratulations, Sasha. We are celebrating you. I'm so proud of you. Literally every day you guys show up, you put the effort in. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Did anyone regret spending $10,800 for my mentorship? Did anyone what? Did anyone regret spending $2,700 for the mentorship? That was just a discount promotion. That's over. Yes or no? Who made their money back already? All right. So, okay, mentally, I already did. You're right. And that's what I'm saying. When you're investing money into something, think long term, okay? So, I decree and I declare that all of you are millionaires already, period. All right. Now, this is a prophetic read. When I prophesy, it doesn't miss. Do you hear me? We're raising up first generational wealth builders right here for God. Do you understand me? So, Sasha, congratulations. And don't forget to give your mentor a shout out when you become that millionaire. I mean, you're already there. Okay, we have billionaire mindset over here. What am I talking about? Millionaire thinking small. No, why did we stop at billionaire, not trillionaire? Okay, because we're gonna make it over and over. Mentally, I'm a trillionaire now because we upgrade. So let's celebrate each and every one of you. I'm so grateful and I love all of you. And Queen Esther love each and all of her subscribers. Thank you all for tuning in and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Don't miss the NASDAQ buddy in action. Do you understand me? The NASDAQ queen. Go and watch all my previous live. Accurate. Listen, my trading is accurate as my prophecies. Period. Okay. I know some of you probably don't like Donald Trump, but go on my ministry page and look at my Donald Trump prophecy. It didn't miss. And it's like 3 years after. It's the same when God said, Queen Esther, tell them that I love them and Jesus loved them and they should open my heart. And they should open my heart to hear me as you. I do mean such. All right. So if you don't know, I hear God just as I'm talking to you because we have a relationship. He literally is the best mentor. I don't tell you how much time he laughed at me because I didn't listen to his instruction. Listen to God's instruction, okay? Even the little simple things. And I'm gonna give you three examples what happened. The other day I was going out and he said, Queen Esther, bring your umbrella. I said, but it's not raining. I don't want to bring an umbrella. It's not going to rain. I went in my appointment, came out, it's raining. There was this taxi service that required me to have like the receipt, right? I was like, I don't even need this receipt. And I heard the Lord say, just get it just in case. Guys, I collect the receipt. On the way out, the cab driver asked me to see the receipt. It's not that I didn't have it. Is that I thought like I don't really need it. And what else I didn't listen to God about? But I disobeyed you. I didn't do two of the things you told me to do, and it ended negative. It ended negative. Oh yeah, I was picking up, and the Lord told me to walk a specific direction. Obviously, me thinking that I know everything, I went to the other direction, only to get an update to come to the next direction. You know what the lesson was? That was delay. So I had to walk all the way around because I didn't listen to my father. Do you hear me? So don't think that you're too old for God to correct you. All right? God don't want us to idolize money. However, he wants us to be strategic as his children. And if you're an unbeliever, salvation is a free gift. Open your heart to receive Christ today as your Lord and personal Savior. You want business strategy? Book a session with Queen Esther because I get it straight from heaven. Hell. Do you know there's things about hell that you don't know? That's actually not a bad thing. And this is where relationship comes in play. All right. I'm about to go to my mentorship and then I go to my prophetic channel because I have a live to finish. However, hearing God's voice and repeating what God says is not something that I had access to in the beginning. I used to watch a lot of prophets, and I was wondering how come they have this relationship with God and they talk to God like I'm talking to you. Why am I not hearing you, God? What am I doing wrong? This used to be me. And then I remember the first day he opened. Oh, yeah. And I used to hear Chantal talk about Elohim, Elohim. And I was intrigued about God as Elohim. What did you say to me? Oh, yeah, the majestic one. However, it can say something else different to you regarding him as Elohim. So Elohim is a representation of God in his hell realm. We all know God created the enemy. So I don't know why you're always thinking the enemy is more powerful than God. However, when the enemy doesn't know you, have a relationship with you, and he's not your friend, you can suffer. Okay. And if you want to know more about what I'm saying, go inquire to God. I'm not saying I'm working with hell and all of these things. There's things about hell that Christians don't even know because they're so religious and they don't have a relationship with God. And sometimes not every person have such hidden knowledge about Elohim. So when God gave his prophet these knowledge, they would come and broadcast it, and it's up to you to take it up with God. Maybe you're not much anymore to you, or maybe you will confirm our saying. Do you understand me? So all of you as well don't know Jesus, I believe today salvation. I can believe every day it's your free will. And that's something of the enemy. A lot of you blame the enemy for certain things, certain feelings, certain emotions. But the Bible tells us that we have full authority over the enemy. When you take authority, he has to back up and leave alone. However, there's another realm where he can become jealous and try to be the thing that you think he cannot become or be. Okay, Lord, where you going with this? That's it for today. All right. If you want to know more about these things, if you're on my trading account, it's called Be the Billionaire. It's to build wealth and stuff. Go subscribe to my, as a matter of fact, go to my Queen-Esther ministry account. There's a lot of videos. You'll be blown away. Just things about God I know that. That's why it's called friendship. There's secret you know about your friend that they don't tell regular people. It's just that, I mean, God create friendship is like that. So sometimes I share some things and this woman is going to tell me, I don't have the right to come tell people that because God is not this God. I'm like, obviously you don't know the God that you think you know. There's things about God that I know, but I always say, God, there's things I don't know. I don't trust you because there's always something that you think that I know that I don't know. Long story. It's called our friendship, okay? So don't think you're just over here supporting some religious fanatic. I'm not. I have intimacy with God. All right, so let's celebrate God. Let's celebrate let's celebrate Christ for giving up his son for our sins because he loves so much. Yay! Glory to God. All glory to God for my knowledge, for everything. Okay? God is my money, period. God is everything in my life. So if you didn't know that, welcome. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Over here, we don't survive. We thrive exceedingly and abundantly above all we can ask and imagine. All right. So carry on with your day, lovely ladies and gentlemen. I do need to get back to the mentorship, though they're literally on here right now. I just have to end this to go do the live Q&A session and a little more detail. I go over them. That's why I don't do too much. So there's 7 of them right now. I would give them like 10 minutes for me to explain whatever we went over today and so forth. So if you want to be a part of that, I have 2 more slides coming up. My rotation is coming up. It's 1 month of live trading session with me. I show you every for 1 month. It's better than just buying an empty course. Believe me. Of course, have a lot of knowledge, but you need to see it in action. All right. So the 2, I'm gonna do 1 for 27, 25%, and 1 for the full price. So first come, first serve. First person to book when I say the session is open, you're going to get the 25%. And the next mentee that I take in is going to 10,800. Yes, people actually hand me $10,800 because they're investing $10,800 to multiply it to millions of dollars if they really take the time and put the work in. All right. Have a day, everyone. Keep tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, I'm almost all the time on my mentorship as well. Stay blessed. Bye.